So I'm doing a little Bible class, right? Little Bible study. It's so funny. Bible class used to mean something else to me. Now anyway. So I'm having a little Bible class and I'm taking direction as I'm hearing it, right? And so I ended up, what I try to do when God tells me to read something, I read before and after, right? And sometimes the whole chapter. So I ended up hearing 2 Peter 3:13, right? And basically that chapter is chapter and verse is speaking about their old heaven. The current heaven and earth being destroyed so that the new heaven and the new earth could be created, right? And basically, if you read forward and backward, which is like the whole chapter from 1 to I think it ends at like 20 or something like that, from Second Peter chapter 3, the whole chapter. It's basically talking about how God spoke heaven into existence and spoke earth into existence and then destroyed it by fire. And then now the current heaven and the current earth are in existence and it will be destroyed. And then it's going to make way for the new. And it even speaks about how people who have been warned of this and they're so egoic and, arrogant and ignorant, I think is what it said, that they don't believe because they feel like, oh, well, what's taking so long? It's taking so long. But we have to remember that God's time and our time is different. A day in God's time is like 1,000 years in our time and vice versa. So, it's God's time and it's not your timing. But it also tells you what you should be doing to be ready when it happens. And it says to be blameless, to be spotless, and to be, what does it say? Hold on one second. It says be blameless. So that means carry no blame, Be spotless means, be upright. Don't, be dirty. You can't be filthy. You have to be, because cleanliness is next to godliness. And we're talking about in the spirit, right? And then it says, and to be at peace with him. So again, it doesn't matter what anybody in the world thinks of you. You have to be in peace with God, and that's how you're going to make it to see the new heaven and the new earth. Aside from that, you will be destroyed. And it doesn't necessarily mean death, but it does mean that you won't be able to enjoy the new heaven and the new earth because you're going to get left behind, and that means that you'll be forgotten, which is worse than death.